'Tis a day to speak to Chris. I will give you your title because you earned it, but I don't really think that you are such a thing. In this place, certain titles gain certain power. I'm hoping actually, dude, that you can live a decent life while you're still here. You know, you actually mentioned that I ain't gonna be here long. Nobody is, actually. You get a certain amount of time to do something. What do you do with it, right? Based on what I've gotten from you this way, you know, in text, and what I've seen, you're not really that much of a scum at all. You just didn't fit in. I didn't either, by the way. You know, I read a lot of books. I sure a lot of stuff. Now that this is available. Usually, in the past, I just wrote it down and put it on audio tapes because nobody could ever know that I existed because it was impossible to get to them. Now it is possible. I could never do what you do. That's not my talent. Ugh. For what it's worth, you know, I got a couple others been asking me, just a few, judge me too. Okay. Well, I'm not in hip hop, but you're putting out good energy, so keep trying. What was the other one? Oh, this was like Sesame Street. It's good. It's good. Everybody starts somewhere, and Sesame Street, I grew up with it. Actually had it across the street. One of the founders, lived across the street in Maple Avenue, and I was friends with his kid for about a year. So I heard some things about what Sesame Street was doing for anybody else did, but I was a kid, so what does it matter? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and by the way, dude, I didn't know you were Native American, although now you told me, I can see it, you know, but it's such a melting pot. They used to call, well, they still do, a lot of them call America the Great Melting Pot, except you don't all get melted. You kind of evolve. You know, mixture of gene to gene, and, Native Americans had a whole lot of goodness and the best of the best, and a whole lot of evil and the worst of the worst. What nation, what anything didn't, actually? Those genes that can see things that ordinary people can't see. Some of them have been doing things, and most of them are part of us now. Us, not the whole. You know. Long after we're gone, this battle's still gonna be going on. But I ain't getting into that either. You said your DVD finally came out. Bravo, brother. You know. I wish the best for you. Seriously. Try to find peace of mind. If you can find a female you can actually hang out with that isn't going to try and tear you up someday, bravo on that one too. It's just difficult out there, and they call you scum god, so you really do know what it is to be among supposedly the worst of the worst. Yet I say it's everywhere. Down where you're at, where I'm at, they hit you. The higher up you go, they figure out ways to take your stuff without hitting you. Still the same shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't for real, you ain't for real. Even cartoons tell you that. And by the way, dude, yeah, I'm not tripping. I love you, know that. If I was tripping, man, I'd be jumping around a whole lot more than I already am. Takes me 3 or 4 beers just to feel social. I just walk through my wall and let other people do the talking. I'm going to be taking off for a while this winter because I'm a pizza driver. And my boss thinks you driving anything until you get stuck, and that ain't my problem, it's yours, and that stinks. You ain't going to pay a tow the car, you ain't going to pay to fix it either. You drive because I told you to. Go fuck yourself. You know, I don't trust him with my life. Therefore, I finally can say fuck you when I'm taking off. Find somebody else to deliver pizza in a blizzard. It ain't going to be me. Even when the cabs won't drive and trucks won't drive, you gotta deliver pizza. That is so fucking ridiculous. You don't share as much of yourself as I do, but that's okay. You don't need to, but you know I love you. Somehow, some way, if you do, there's certain things one can't do, but so far you haven't done them. We've been chasing this house for going on 3 months now. First of all, it was a short sale. But then the lady's got to spend $3,000 and lose her house on top of it. She got that. She said, fuck this, man. I'm walking away. You're going to get my house. Okay, but you ain't getting $3,000 out of me on top of it. And now we're waiting for the bank to finish its paperwork. And the bank already knows that we won and we got the money for it. It's a freaking cottage in the country. And it's extremely rare, actually, because they don't build them that way anymore. When you think about if you're going to be living on what the average Social Security income is like $1,100 a month, that's what she gets. And if I were to somehow still be alive and not have any way to make an income, that's probably what I'd get too. And if you want to live someplace without being kicked out, you got to find a place that can fit under those prescriptions. That ain't easy.
Here's my tuna. Sweet.
That's why I'm fighting and chasing. You know, we went out there. We go out there every week to see if the bank moved, because previously the last one that was in charge of selling it, she walked away. They ain't doing nothing. So we go out there every week. And this week, there's another sign up there. Call them up. Oh, shit, I don't even know how the sign got there. In my point of view, somebody trying to sell the house without me being part of it, that ain't cool. We've been waiting months to have a shot at this place. It ain't much, but it's survivable. Nobody else wanted it, but I still ain't giving nobody else a shot at it because it's survivable and it's where we want to be.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, dude, I totally got that too. You're still able to do what you do in that barn that you got beat in. Yeah. Remember, you won because you still got that barn. They beat you there. But now, I don't think too many people gonna try and beat on Chris now. How about that, eh? We both about the same size. Ain't nobody, no one gonna try and beat on us. It take more than one to beat on us. Yeah, there's millions of them. You know, in any given situation, it takes more than one to beat on one of us. I'll probably back to you for Christmas, but if not, and this is going out to everybody because you're part of me, as long as you wish to be. Merry Christmas, Chris. If Jesus didn't come here, we could not be.